Yo, what's going on guys? It's Genie here, and today I'll be showing you guys how I got 4 placements in 3 days. This video is going to be broken down to 2 parts. How I got the 4 placements and how you can get quick placements just like I did. The placements that I got were with Lil Tony, Lil Darius, and Rundown Spaz. I got 2 with Lil Darius, 1 with Lil Tony, and 1 with Rundown Spaz. The 2 with Lil Darius and the 1 with Lil Tony are currently unreleased right now, so I'm not able to show them. But the 1 with Rundown Spaz has a snippet out, and it should be on the way soon. Alright, so let's get into the first placement I got, the 1 with Rundown Spaz. So how I found out about this placement was Chef Mate had texted me randomly on Wednesday at 12 a.m. and said, yo, we got one with one of my artists. So when I got his number, I locked him in and I sent him some FLPs. He said he was gonna work on them, but I didn't get any text messages for a couple of weeks until I got that text on a Wednesday night. I feel like what getting this placement taught me was patience. 9 times out of 10 in this industry, the night you send out stuff that people want to work on is not the night you're going to get the placement. So it's important to stay down and stay working until something comes out of that work. And with that said, let's move on to the Lil Tony placement. So yeah, as I said, the song's unreleased and I'm not allowed to play it, but here's a screenshot of the audio file so you guys don't think I'm lying to you. The beat that got placed was called On My Own and it was produced by me, D-Ski, and OG. This placement is somewhat similar to the one I got with Rundown Spaz, just because of the fact I used FLPs to get that placement. So how this placement came along was D-Ski had responded to my story for FLPs, and I said, yeah, I'll send some through, because I really wanted one with Lil Tony at that moment, and obviously he records Lil Tony like damn near every day. So it was 2 separate opportunities, but we both would have benefited if it got placed out of the way. And what I mean by this is, in this specific situation, D-Ski helped me get a placement with Lil Tony. So next time we work, I'm gonna try even harder than I did the first time to get a place with Von Off 1700 or YTB Fat. To put it into simpler terms, he helped me out, so I'm gonna try my best to help him out. So with that said, let's move on to my personal favorite, the 2 Lil Darius placements. How I got this placement was, a couple weeks ago, I had locked in with Lil Darius' engineer, Gucci Lamar. We went back and forth for a bit, and then one day he randomly responded to my close friend's story saying, yo, send this beat. And the beat he was referring to was this beat I posted on my story saying, yo, you know, whoever's seeing this story, DM me if you want this beat, if you want to work on it. And he ended up wanting to work on it. The fun thing about this story is I was literally just about to go to sleep when he texted me, and I already had my bag packed for school for the next day. But when he sent me that text message, I got my stuff out and I literally got right to sending the beats. So I put together a Dropbox full of beats for him to play for Lil Darius, and I went to sleep and hoped for the best. And the next morning I texted him, yo, did Lil Darius end up using any of the beats? And I was just like hoping that he used one of the beats, but he ended up using 2 of the beats. And the best part was he used my 2 favorite beats that I actually sent from that pack, which was crazy. I used to work with Lil Darius a bit a couple years ago, but I haven't gotten a song with him in a while, so it was really refreshing to hear him on my newer beats. The 2 songs that Lil Darius did on my beats were actually really fire when I heard them, and I hope that they release and you guys can hear them soon. What I learned from getting this placement, and something that I think is very important for new producers to learn as well, is in this industry, you have to be ready at any moment and any time to send beats, FLPs, loops, anything that you can do to get a placement. I remember seeing this clip on Instagram of multi-platinum producer Super Mario talking about how he placed What's Next with Drake. And how this song ended up coming along and getting released was because Super Mario was up at the right time and he was ready. So what had happened was Drake messaged him at 5 in the morning saying, yo bro, send me the stems to this beat, I need to do it right now, and it's gonna go on the next album that I'm dropping. And luckily, Super Mario was prepared and he was ready to send those stems out so he could get that song placed. A similar situation to this had actually happened to me and Drake as well. So what happened was Lil Jeremy was in the studio with Future and Drake in like early 2022 at like 3 a.m. something like that, and he texted me, yeah, send me some fire beats, I'm in the studio with Pluto and Drake right now. But what ended up happening was I was asleep and I wasn't even able to send him beats. But if that happened to me now, I know I'd be ready and hopefully I'd get a Drake placement out of it. Something I wish I knew back then was that the industry mostly runs at night from like 12 to like 6 a.m. All the rappers are up recording, mixing, producing, whatever they're doing. So if you're still waiting for that we got one text or we got one on this artist's next album, make sure to stay up late so you can get that notification when you do. So that basically wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have more content coming like this soon. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing. More stuff coming, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.